Hello, I hope you're doing all right. So I've just got a little sequence for you for your hips, your hamstrings, and your lower back. So hopefully you've done a little bit of meditation or a little bit of relaxation before you start. If not, just pause the video, get yourselves into a seated position, focus on the breath for about 5 minutes, or even get yourself into child's pose. So we need to get ourselves onto the mat. Now you can use a cushion to sit on. And we're going to come into a cross-legged position if you can. So if that's not available to you, you can just have your legs in front. So we're just looking for a nice straight back, dropping the hands onto the knees, and just see how this feels, just to have a nice straight back, soften through the knees. So anything where you're sitting up nice and tall is going to be really good for your posture. So just notice how this feels, and let's see if we can get rid of any tension in the shoulders and neck and the jaw. And we're just going to fold forward. So let's place the hands onto the floor and let's round the spine. We could go a little bit deeper if we really had to, but let's just gently ease into it. So we're going to use time, gravity, and body weight to get a little bit deeper. Always just exploring, see how something feels first of all. So then if you feel quite comfortable, you might be wanting to come a little bit deeper. And then very slowly coming back up. Now, if any of these poses you want to hold for a little bit longer, just pause the video and just stay in that pose until you feel comfortable. And what we're going to do now is just swap the legs over and add a twist. So the right hand is coming onto the left knee, and we're going to have tented fingers. That's where we push the fingers into the floor, into the mat, and we're going to lift up the chest and very slowly just turn the chest towards the left. Now we're not working with the neck and the head, so make sure they're nice and soft. You should feel it, a nice opening in the chest. You might feel some sensations in the back, the lower back. Try and keep the knees down low. And if you breathe in, you might be able to get a little bit deeper, and then exhale. Let's bring everything back to the center, and we'll go straight into the side. So the left hand is onto the left knee, right hand is behind us, sitting up nice and tall. So it's almost like a counter stretch, this one, from the other one. So you might notice this one a little bit deeper. Let's go a little bit deeper with the next inhale and back to the center. Well done. Taking any movement that feels nice. Let's just extend the legs in front of us. I'm just going to sit back a little bit so that you can see everything that I'm doing, so you can see my soles and my feet. And just bringing the palms of the hands onto the mat, and we're going to lift up. So I'm flexing the feet and I'm pushing the shoulders back, gently pulling in the belly button. So again, we've got this really nice, great spine. And then we're going to inhale the arms up, and exhale, just tilt forward. And you shouldn't be able to get that far. Your hamstrings will stop you, but we're lifting up nice and straight. So one more stretch, and then exhale. We're going to release the feet, release the hands around the spine, and gently fold into this. So if you've got tight hamstrings, you might have your knees up, that's fine. So we're just looking for a deep sensation in the hamstrings. You might get one in the back, just means that you're stretching out. And then we're coming back up, and I'm just going to widen the heels. Got a little bit of a stretch here, sideways stretch. So we're taking this left hand down, and you might just want to bring that forearm just on the inside of the leg, or you keep it onto the top of the shin. Take the right arm up, take it over. So we're trying to twist the chest up. And let's come back and same on the other side. So traveling down with the arm, bringing that forearm down, left arm up, twisting up. Lovely, well done. Let's have a nice deep breath in and bringing the hands back up. Lovely. And we're just going to bring the soles of the feet together and gently pushing into the inside of the knees with the elbows, sitting up nice and tall. And just releasing the elbows and just grabbing the front of the feet. Let's have a deep breath in and then folding forward so the elbows are coming on the front of the shins. Keep that head down. See if you can bring that chin a little bit closer in towards the chest. And really slowly coming back up. Sitting up nice and tall first of all, and just bringing the hands just on the outside and the knees, slowly lifting them up. And we're going to get ourselves into a squat. So I'm just going to lean to one side, throw my cushion to the side, come up onto the soles of the feet and just widen the feet. You might just need to bring the heels just in slightly. And if you're not able to place your heels down, just see if you can widen your feet a little bit. So again, we're going to push those elbows into the knees, bringing the hands together. See if we can drop the hands in line with the arms, the forearms. Sitting up nice and tall. And see if we can feel the hips opening. Just a little smile to yourself. Excellent, well done. And just dropping the hands down. Placing them onto the floor and just tipping forward. I'm going to straighten the legs and just gently heel toe the feet together. So they're about hip distance apart, knees bent as much as we need to, and just allowing the head to come down. So dangling forward. So really nice for stretching out that lower back. Taking any movement, that feels nice. And then we're just going to gently bend the knees, bring the chest down towards the thighs. And you notice that stretches out the lower back even further. And if you can bring that chin in, that's going to extend that stretch. Soften through the whole of the body. Let's have a warm or deep breath in. And gently let's bend the knees. Come in to tabletop. And let's just take a nice deep breath in and drop that belly down. Lift up the chin. Looking forward, noticing how we can feel this. And then exhale, let's round that spine. Inhale again. Lifting up and exhale, rounding that spine. And again. Really good for stretching out the back and the hips as well, because we are working these muscles, these hip flexors at the front. And then we're gently just going to meet in a neutral spine. And just bring the knees a little bit wider than the feet, and then bring the feet in. We're sitting back. And we're going to add a twist to this wide knee child's pose. So this right hand is going to come behind the left wrist, pushing the right hand through onto the right shoulder, and just soften through this shape. Notice what you can feel. So we're opening the hips and we're also twisting into that back. Really good for mobility and flexibility. And then really slowly bringing that right arm back onto the mat. Let's take that left arm through, pushing it through, dropping the left shoulder down, softening into this pose. And then coming back to the center. So we're going to finish in this wide knees child's pose. So it's always a nice place to finish and stay here for as long as you can. And with a wide knee child's pose, you can extend the arms in front, drop the chest down, and you can drop either the forehead down or one side of the face and then swap about halfway through the end of practice. So really lovely for stretching out that lower back and also stretching into the hips as well. Well done. Thank you very much.